Good morning, Peak Radar fans. We are live this morning at Kreuser Gallery, and what you are seeing are some images of the newest body of work by Abigail Kreuser that opens at Manitou Art Center in just a few days. Hi, Abby.
Hi.
We're going to come around here so that we can talk to you for a second. Hi, everyone. I'm Angela with the Cultural Office here with Abigail Kreuser. Hi, Abby. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Thanks for having us in to see your
Thanks
work
for
before
coming.
it's on a wall anywhere, while it's still in process. Tell us a little bit about the show.
Lucere is a documentary on local creatives. I met with 115 local creatives here in Colorado Springs, in Manitou Springs, and Monument.
Wow.
So
really the whole Pikes Peak region.
Yes, the Pikes Peak
other than
region.
Teller County, you were all over El Paso County.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, from bookmakers to jewelers and potters and woodworkers, and I mean the whole realm. It wasn't just limited to visual artists. It's all about the creatives in our community and what we have here and sharing it with everybody. That was the whole goal.
Well, you guys are going to love the photographs that we get to see and the ways that Abigail's planning to present them at the show. The show opens at Manitou Art Center on December 15th, so just a few more days, and event details are linked in the caption of this video. So as we wet your whistle here in this video, make sure you come out to see the real thing on December 15th. So Abby, take us on a little tour. I'm going to flip the camera back around, and we will get a chance to see some of what you're working on in process.
So there'll be a couple things at the opening. I have some close-ups of some canvas close-ups of some of the hands and while they were working. But basically what I did was I went to each artist's space and photographed them working on things, as well as asked them two questions to compile a book. So the two questions were, what inspires you to create, and what about this community feeds your creativity?
Wow.
And from those questions, I took quotes, and the end product that will be hanging on the wall will look like this. So I took my favorite picture from the actual documentary, and then on the next side will be the quotes from the artists themselves.
Of what inspires them to create and what inspires them in the community.
And what about this community feeds their creativity.
Yeah.
So yeah, just took snippets. I spent anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour with each creative, and it was so fun. It was really humbling and really inspirational, and I think you'll find that as you read through them. So the pieces that will hang on the wall, they actually started as just composition books, like the old style composition books. And I painted the backs black, and then used book tape to put in hand-torn watercolor pages of each creative. That will look like that. Added the hemp strings as bookmarks, so it looks like each book is bookmarked open to each creative.
And why did you choose to do them as books? Because you could have just put them in frames. What was it about a book that felt fitting?
Honestly, the first showing of 48 creatives was in 2015, and this is how I did it. And I actually, 1 month before the show, decided, I woke up in the middle of the night and I said, books, I want to do books. And Armand said to me, please don't do something on the last minute, you're going to drive yourself crazy. And I was like, no, that's what they need to be. My final project when I went to school for photography was handmade books. And as I've been working on this, that's just felt right to me. It felt like I didn't want to put just an image with a title tag. It needed to be more intimate, because all of these people invited me into their space, and I got to know them. Some of them I had just met for the very first time. I had a list. I just kept meeting new people, and people saying, have you met this person? this project could go on and on. We have so much talent here. So the 115 that are shown here is just
just wanted to show a couple more while you were talking.
That's actually for another project.
Oh, sorry.
So that's okay. I didn't know that they were.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
These all. I could have, this project could go on for a very long time. I think that's what I want people to realize, is that we just have so much talent here. And when I started the gallery almost 7 years ago now, I remember people saying, oh, you have to go to Denver or Santa Fe for art, and I was like, no, I don't want people to say that anymore. I mean, I wish people never said that, because we have so much here. Just, I mean, right at our fingertips, musicians, everything that you could possibly need. You know, you have a welder here. Laszlo Palos is an amazing welder. Holly Parker, you know, she actually, I have to say, was a huge mentor to me when I got out of school. She was curating Smokebrush actually in this building, and I thought, I want to be like her when I grow up. And it just so happens that my Kreuser gallery space is the last space that she was in, which is just,
wow. So
I went into good energy. I mean, just so much.
Well, and these really are like little miniature stories. And I think that the books make them feel that way too.
Yeah.
And ultimately they're pieces of a larger regional story about the larger creative community. Each page is a different artist.
Yeah. And the one other thing I want to mention is that, so my whole goal from the very first showing was I need to make a book of this. And so I now have a book that will have everybody in here that will be available for purchase. And in addition to this book, I have a handmade book being made by a local bookmaker.
Wow.
And that will be a limited edition of 50. There will only ever be 50 made. And I don't have that with me right now. But these, I wanted to make these so that they were available to anybody and everybody that wanted to buy them. There's a more cost-friendly version as well, because I know some people may want them and are not going to be able to afford the limited edition piece. So this will be for sale on December 15th at the Manitou Art Center.
Wow,
as
exciting.
well as all of this. So
and what are the frames here for?
These frames are for the canvas pieces I'm working on. So I'll stretch these and they will be in these black frames.
All right. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for the sneak peek. What an inspiring project.
Thank you.
Was there anything while you did it that kind of surprised you that you didn't expect when you started?
It just became more and more inspiring as I did it. I mean, the whole basis of this project stems from the fact that I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing as a gallery owner if it weren't for all of these amazing creatives here. If they didn't want to come show in my space or play music in my space or come support the other artists showing in my space, I wouldn't be here. And so together as a community, we have made this work. And I just want to kind of give thanks. This was kind of my thanks to how amazing our artist community is.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, thank you again. We encourage everyone to show up on December 15th for the opening of Lucere, to shine, to be inspired, and to inspire at Manitou Art Center. And event details are linked in the caption. Thank you, Abby.
Thank you. Have a good day.